Hello! Hello and welcome everyone to Villain Theater. Welcome to Saturday Gigantic. Thank you for joining us. So good to see you all. Having a wonderful Saturday night. We have a whole lot of shows for you tonight. My goodness, how was your Saturday? Before we get started, I've got a very important announcement. This isn't just any Saturday. This is Matt Murr's birthday. And happy birthday, Matt. Matt is a cuddly little bear man who is one of Villain's actors and lovers. And thank you, Matt, for being you. So happy birthday. Yeah, isn't that nice? All right, moving on. Now we've got our first show, Space Time First Contact. It's going to be a show where Captain Jeff's going to survey the universe for Wikipedia. We have the return of Digi-Yas coming on back. And then we have, at a new time slot, 9:30 p.m. on Saturdays, Villain Stand-Up with Anastasia Pavlinskaya. All right, that's a whole lot of show for you. How are you feeling today? Let's look at these comments here. And do crowd work. Oh my goodness. The stash is back. You're right. I'm a hirsute man, and I can grow a mustache in a week. What else do we got here? La vida en dos colores. AD, is that? No. What? Who is this? Is this related to Aldemico? I'm just going to say it is. And who else do we got here? We've got Billy. Thank you. See, she says happy birthday to Matt. We should all say happy birthday to Matt. Later in the show, I'm going to put Matt's address so that we can all go to his house later. Because I think he's having a party. And if not, we will bring a party to him. So thank you all for watching. Let's get started with our first show tonight. How about that, huh? How does that sound? Our first show tonight is none other than the amazing Space Time First Contact. Enjoy the show, everybody!
What a week it's been. Here I am, Captain Jeff. Not really a captain. It's very important that I say that. My managers get mad when I claim to be a captain, even though I think I deserve it, okay? It's day 553 up here in the beacon, capturing new life forms for Space Wikipedia, writing their entries, life forms that no one in the universe has ever met, except for, the other life forms on their own planets. Okay, I understand that it's the day of my deadline. I understand that once again, I might have procrastinated, but I have a very good reason this time, okay? I was going through my beacon, doing my regular routine maintenance, and in between the replicator and the aguafier, look what I found. Yeah, that's right. I found a CD or a DVD. I don't know. I haven't seen one of these things in years, like since I was a kid, and even then they were ancient. So at first I think nothing of it, but then I start thinking, what's on it? I don't know. It could be anything. It could be secret. It could be not a secret. It could be someone's old pictures. It could be anything. So you try to figure out when you're alone on a beacon. I had to Apollo 13 this thing to try to figure out how to read it, right? Working just with the tools that I had. I have not been able to figure it out yet. It is still a mystery. It's Pandora's box and a disc. I don't know what it could be, but needless to say, that took up most of my week. It kind of became a fixation, and I was obsessed with it, and I still haven't succeeded with it, but we'll see. So it's my deadline, and I'm going to get all 3 of my life forms interviewed at once today, all right? So that's not going to be a big deal. I've done it before. I've done it a lot of times, all right? So Captain Jeff can do it, not really a captain. All right, let's get ahead and start. Let's go ahead and bring up the first life form. Let's see, I've got their names here in the space-time queue. First one's going to be Bruno from planet Cornea. Let's see, Bruno on screen.
Hello.
Hi, Bruno. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hey. Oh, hi. Oh, hey. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Oh, yeah. There you are.
Oh my gosh. Hi. I thought you might have been the triangle, but you're not. I'm glad to see that.
Almost close enough. I almost turned into the triangle. The triangle and I, we are one.
Cool. You are one with the triangle. That's cool. I'm Captain Jeff. You probably know who I am. I'm from Space Wikipedia. I'm here to interview you. So can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I know it all. I already knew you were going to be here to interview me and you were going to wear that stupid little shirt. I knew everything. My name is Bruno. I am the all-seeing star of planet Cornea. I know it all. My 5 eyes see it all.
Oh, I see you do have 5 eyes. So you're like a fortune teller of sorts. That's cool.
That's offensive. We don't use the term fortune teller. I prefer divine seeker.
Divine seeker. See, this is the kind of stuff that I need to include in your entry on Space Wikipedia. So thank you, Bruno, for correcting me on that. Not thank you for calling my Space Wikipedia uniform stupid, because it's not. It's functional, comfortable, and durable. So it's pretty good. Anyway, I see you've got an object that you keep shaking up. Is that how you see the future?
I see the future with the eyes. The ball just helps me express the future. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like a fidget spinner for divine seers.
That is also offensive, Captain Jeff. How dare you call my magic ball a fidget spinner?
Okay. It's not offensive. Where I come from on Earth, fidget spinners are like ever since the early 21st century. Pretty much every human has to have a couple fidget spinners. It's just part of life.
Captain Jeff, the ball is trying to tell me something about you. The ball says you are lonely and have a hard time making friends.
Okay, well, thanks, ball. That's not completely true. I am very good at making friends. I kind of do it for a living. So,
The ball wants you to name 3 of your friends off the top of your head. It's the ball, it's not me.
Okay, well, one of them is you, Bruno, because we just met, and I can already tell that we're going to be good friends. And then, other ones would be, well, let's see. There's my boss, my big boss, who's Al Gore, the founder and CEO of Space Wikipedia. Let's see, who else would there be? There's my mom. Definitely. She's my friend. Absolutely counts. Absolutely. I see you shaking your head like it doesn't count. Who are you? Yeah. How many friends do you have, Bruno?
I am friends with all, and all are friends with me.
So see, you're one of my friends. I was not wrong.
Technically, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to ask you, are all of those eyes functional that I see on your face? Because if so, I've got to ask you what the world looks like, because I've seen what it looks like for like a honeybee with like, it's got tons of, or a fly with like, those things you can hold up to your eye. I'm sorry, that's probably being very offensive again, but I'm just curious.
Captain Jeff, a simple question. Do you take me for a dunce? Yes
No.
or no question? No.
No, absolutely not.
Do you think I would walk around with fictional fake eyes just glued to my face because I just want to, and I just want my eyes to shake like this and the whole world to spin as I'm doing this because it's too much sensory overload? Is that what you think of me, Captain Jeff?
No, Bruno, I've seen a lot of different things. All right. I've interviewed a lot of life forms, and you never know. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's cultural, right? Sometimes I'm not judging. I'm not allowed to judge. It's part of the rules.
For everything you see, just know that I see it 5 times more.
Okay,
So
well, tell me something cool.
Times 5.
Tell me something cool that you've seen. Like, what's something that's interesting that's going to happen in the universe?
Oh, if I were to tell you that, then the whole universe would collapse in of itself. I can tell you the past very well. What do you want to know about the past?
Well, no, we all know the past. That's just history. But your whole thing is that you can see the future. So if you can see the future, you got to, why can't you? You're telling me that you're a fortune seer, but you can't tell us what you see?
Oh, I can definitely see. The matter is, it's just a small payment of $19.95. I take PayPal if you want to know the future.
Wow. All right. Well, my Space PayPal account got suspended, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. It turns out you can't return things as frequently as I was, which I think is wrong because those things arrived broken. That was not my fault, but that's an ongoing support issue. Anyway, you know what, Bruno? You hang tight for a second because I found this in my beacon this week, and I have been just fixated on trying to find out what's on it. Wait, maybe you can tell me what's on it. Can you see if I...
Where did you find it?
It was in between the replicator and the aguifier. It was just like in between the two things. I was trying to dust and I found it.
No, Captain Jeff, do you know what you possess in your hands?
Yeah, it's a CD.
No,
Can't tell the difference by looking at it.
do not say it's not a CD. That is the key.
The key to what?
For just $19.95, I can tell you for what.
Okay, all right. Well, you hang tight. Point is, I procrastinated. I got to do a couple of interviews, but I'm not done with you, all right? So let me bring up the second life form. This is going to be Bloop Bloop from Planet Tank. Are you there, Bloop Bloop?
Oh,
Bloop, bloop. Hey, what's up?
Hi, Bloop Bloop. I'm Captain Jeff from Space Wikipedia. I'm here to do your entry for you. Can you introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Bloop Bloop from Planet Tanker, and I've never met any of your kind. It's fascinating. Are you suffocating right now?
No, we breathe air. We live all in. I at least live air. I don't know. What do you live in, Bruno? Air? You seem like an air creature.
fire.
Okay. So Bruno lives in fire. I live in air. And it looks like you live in water.
If that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, I guess if you are fish, then it's just air for you. I don't know.
Bloop Bloop. Bloop Bloop. You must hear the secret message the ball has for Bloop Bloop and the planet.
Oh my God, are you psychic?
Do not use that term, Captain Jeff.
I'm so sorry.
Captain Jeff, I will not stand for this anymore. I can take it from you because you're facilitating.
I did not mean to offend you. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Bloop. Are you a fish? Do you like when I call you fish, Bloop Bloop?
I'm a fish.
Yeah, that's not offensive. That's just what Bloop Bloop is, Bruno. But it's okay. So Bloop Bloop, you're from Planet Tanker. It looks wonderful there. Can you tell me about what you do there?
Well, I am a flat tanker. Don't tell other people.
Oh, wait, tell me, what does that mean?
Well, I believe that the planet that I live on is a flat tank. And we've been told it's a bowl for way too long.
Oh my goodness. Well, do you have any way of testing whether it's flat or round?
Height
the bowl that you live in?
times length times width. That's
Right.
it. That's the formula.
Yeah, that's the formula for volume, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So what have you found? You found evidence that it's flat?
Yes, look, I will show you the evidence. Oh, I just hit a wall.
Okay. Okay.
That's the other one. Here's the wall right here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like I actually think you might be completely right. It does look like there are four walls, which would indeed be a flat-sided tank.
Thank you. There are lots of naysayers. You know, my ex-boyfriend, he wanted to tap the glass, and I told him, I can't anymore. I know too much.
Wow. So what does it mean to be a flat tanker? I mean, they don't accept this kind of ideology?
Well, I'm just more concerned about spreading the truth. You know, a lot of us, we struggle with our mental faculties. Forgetfulness is a trait that a lot of us deal with on our planet.
Sure.
And I just want to have people remember that this is a flat tanker. And when the architects come, oh, there's an architect.
Okay. Oh, well, all right.
Oh, I was starving. We have a completely socialist country. Oh.
Yep, there's more. Okay. Yeah, it's a couple handfuls. That's
I was ravaged. I'm so sorry. I never eat during interviews.
It's totally fine. So this sounds like a delightful little world that you live in. Do you see stuff outside your world? Can you see beyond the tank?
I mean, there's so much beyond the tank, but they don't want you to go there. They don't want to see you behind the tank.
Makes sense. Man, it's funny. On Earth, where I come from, it's kind of the opposite. You see, we have a bunch of people that believe the world is flat, but they're very wrong because planets are very much round, and that's obvious. I mean, I'm in space. I can look out and see it,
That is stupid. People really, they push the boundaries of stupidity, don't they?
I guess, it's kind of like Bruno, you've got that round, ball that you keep playing with, because it's round.
Everything is round, Captain Jeff. Bloop Bloop. Have you lost your tiny fish brain? You are in a circular tank. I see it in my ball. I see it. That's literally you right there.
Well, I don't believe in all that hoopla. All right, you're the one with 3 eyes. Why do you need 3 eyes, huh? Huh? What are you hiding?
5. There are 5. Okay, bloop bloop.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
That
Yeah,
changed
bloop
for
bloop.
you?
Bloop bloop. For what it's worth, though, I've yet to come across a life form that can actually tell the future. It's usually just like an act, you know. But I mean, I'm not saying Bruno's doing that, but the amount of eyes you have has nothing to do with it.
Very perceptive, Jeffrey.
Just saying. No offense, Bruno. I mean, you probably. I'm not saying you don't, but you still haven't told me anything that's going to happen.
All right, fine. Quiz me. Ask me about anything in the next 10 minutes, and I will.
Okay. Guess my zodiac sign.
Ha!
One.
With the cockiness that you pursue, you must be a Taurus.
Ah, dang it! You got it right. Jake, how?
Oh, wow. Okay, Bruno, not bad, but that's not the future. That's the present and the past.
I will guess the future. There will be a third life form joining us.
Well, everybody knows that.
Yeah, Bruno, I already said that. And in fact, I've got to bring them on now. So you two just hang out for a second. I'm not done with you. I definitely need to learn more for your entries. But I do have one more life form. Again, procrastinating. Again, obsessed. You know, but all right, let's find out who they are. Let's see. It looks like their name is Quinn, and they're from Planet Rose. Planet Rose. That's all I got. Quinn, are you there?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. Hi, Quinn. I'm Captain Jeff from Space Wikipedia. I'm going to be writing your entry. Not really a captain. They make me say that. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, yeah. So, Jeffrey, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I'm Quinn, and I'm from the planet Rose. And yeah, I'm just basically awesome. I do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I knew about you already, is that you're Quinn from Planet Rose. So what else? What do you do on Planet Rose? Let's start there.
Oh my gosh. So I do a lot of stuff. Most recently, I had my own reality hologram show.
A reality what show?
Hologram show.
A reality Oh, cool. Oh, see, we don't have good hologram tech yet. We're still like on regular TVs, but that's so cool. We do have reality shows. That's good. So you're like a star.
I'm so sorry for you.
What channel are you on? I would love to watch your show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm on CBC.
I haven't.
That's cool.
CBC.
CBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get CBC, Bruno?
Did she just say CBC? Do you know what CBC is, Quinn?
What?
For
just $19.95, I will tell you what CBC is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No,
Quinn is.
I'm not buying for that. One time, I was with my boyfriend on Sector 718, and this guy tried to like totally screw us. He was like, you just need to give us all of this money and like all of these power crystals, and then I'll totally take you there. And he ended up just dumping us in the middle of an asteroid field. It was awful.
But did you find yourself?
Painful.
Did you find yourself?
Did I find my, like, I mean, I'm here.
I can't find my damn remote. I want to switch over and watch your show.
Do you have?
Have you looked at your couch cushion? That's where mine normally is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so Quinn, so you're like a socialite. You're obviously a celebrity socialite type person. That's so cool. I mean, how is it being so famous?
Oh, I found it.
Oh my God, Jeffrey. So I wouldn't call myself famous. Okay, I would call myself like moderately known.
Okay.
Yeah, like who really wants to be famous? Like I like being able to go to the grocery store and not have to like be hounded by people. You know what I mean?
Wait a second. Have you been in a movie?
Ooh.
Have you been in any movies, Quinn?
Not yet. Well, actually, when I was a kid, I was an extra.
Okay. I could have sworn I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. I just don't know where it is. You've got to be famous. I mean, you've just got that look, you know, like maybe you're my mom's a really big star. Oh, who's your mom?
Who's my mom? Oh my gosh. What kind of a question is that, Jeffrey? Ew.
Well, no, I mean,
I just want to say, I mean, even I know that she comes from kind of a dynasty, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can
My
tell you're
mother
so
was in the
familiar.
longest running soap hologram show for like 25 years. I don't even know how you don't know that, Jeffrey. Gosh.
Yes,
Well, I mean,
Captain Jeff. It doesn't take a sightseer to know that. Everybody knows that.
okay, I work for Space Wikipedia, not Space IMDb. Okay, so this is my personal reference level, and I knew you looked familiar, but I didn't know your mom was so famous. I still don't know who your mom is. What was her name?
Oh my God, Catherine.
Catherine Rose?
Yeah, Catherine Rose.
Okay, yeah, I definitely. Wow, she's very famous. So you're the daughter of Catherine Rose. Wow, one of her many, many, many daughters. That's so cool.
God, wow.
Yes, and one of many. You don't need to bring that up. I mean, I'm special just by myself.
I mean, of course you are. I mean, is it a sore spot that you have a lot of sisters?
Maybe. Like, oh my gosh, my parents don't even pay attention to me. It's like I don't exist.
Oh, that's
I have to
horrible.
wear Q just so they know which one I am.
Wow. Okay. Well, no, that can be difficult. I can imagine that's kind of hard. But it seems like you're doing well for yourself. So at least that you got that going.
Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty well. I've just started my own firm over on Sector 18. So that's pretty cool.
Wow, that's cool. A firm doing what?
Oh, so I'm a talent agent now.
Wow, you do a lot of things, Quinn. That's pretty cool. All right, that is definitely cool. Bruno, this is a good opportunity to test you, right? So you can actually see if you can really tell the future. How's Quinn's firm going to do?
Quinn, I have a message from the ball, Quinn. The ball, usually there be a charge, but the ball is saying, don't go through with it. The firm will not be a firm investment for you. The ball is never wrong, Quinn.
Wait, bleep bloop. Are you okay?
Bloop bloop.
Bloop bloop?
The
Bloop,
ball
bloop.
says bloop bloop.
Finally, you noticed me. Oh my God.
No, bloop bloop. No, sorry. It
Noticed
took me a second.
Jeez.
All right, I thought you went belly up
I
there.
was so freaked out. Like, I can't lose another friend.
I had to go belly up just to be heard. I feel isolated. You oxygen breathers. Oh.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
bloop.
I am so sorry.
Bloop bloop, how would you like to live inside my ball?
I have a way better tank. All right.
What does your tank do this?
Oh.
Oh.
I kind of like that.
That's a snow globe where I come from. That's cool. That's really nice.
A what?
A snow globe. Like you shake it up and it looks like it's snowing.
This. When you shake this up, you see if you had the eyes, which you don't. None of you do. So don't sit here and say this is snow. This is
If I was in that globe, I'd eat all that up. I'd be like,
It does look exactly like Bloop Bloop's food. So that would not be good if you had that in your tank. Well, Bloop Bloop, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to neglect you, but you don't need to fake your own death to get attention. I mean, I thought we were going to have to witness a flushing or something here. That was going to be traumatic. I didn't want that.
oh my God. It's fine. I've just been I've had a lot of mood swings. You know, I'm dealing with a breakup.
Oh, that's a shame. What happened?
He just didn't believe in what I believed in. You
Right,
know?
the guy who disagreed about the tank.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sucks. We need to find you a rebound ASAP.
Do
So,
you
like,
know?
what do you like? I think I know a guy for you.
Well, I like really thick fins. They don't have to be big. They just have to be thick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I also really love I love blue eyes. I'm sorry. And people who are interested in the arts, you know, I am an actor.
Wait, what? Bloop Bloop, you're an actor?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an amateur actor. Biggest role that I ever auditioned for was, you know, Finding Nemo, and we all know how that went. And
Oh, true. Yeah, sorry about that.
they said I wasn't orange enough. Or whatever.
Hey, Bloop Bloop.
Yeah.
So, I'm starting my own agency right now, and I'm totally looking for new clients. Would you like to come over and like we can shoot some reels or something?
I can audition right now.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Wait. Let's get ready.
Wait, before you go, Bruno, do you know how this audition's going to go?
Of course I know how this audition's going to go.
Okay.
Oh,
Bloop, bloop.
I don't know how to test you to see if you can prove it without telling us how it's going to go.
I'll tell Bloop Bloop something only Bloop Bloop will know. Bloop Bloop,
Uh-huh.
do the piece you always do. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, you do know.
What?
Okay.
No, that's generic. Okay, go on.
Me. Sorry, I just like to, have a ritual. You can do this. You can do this. This is your moment. This is your moment.
You got this, Bloop Bloop.
To be or not to. Oh, food.
Oh, wow.
so like, what did it say?
Think this is part of the role?
I thought I was auditioning for a food commercial.
I liked it. I thought that was great, Bloop Bloop.
I told you that was going to happen.
That was so great.
You're the first person to ever clap for me, Captain Jeff.
You're welcome. Yeah. No, I thought that was great. I mean, it was a food commercial. You were really there. I liked it. What'd you think? What'd you think, Quinn?
Oh my God, like it was something.
I can hear in your voice that you're really impressed.
Oh, you don't even know. I'm so impressed. You know what? Maybe I can get you in touch with my mom and she can like help you with a few things. Like, just smooth out some edges. Nothing.
I would love to just pick her brain. I would.
Okay, cool. I'll totally call her and like we can set up an appointment next week, something fun.
Captain Death.
Yeah.
The ball is telling me you have actually delved into acting in the past. Is that true or is it true?
Well, I mean, I did do a little bit of acting before I went to the space.
Ew, Jeffrey, tell me more.
Well, no, I mean, just a little bit. It was after college. It was a little bit in between before I figured out that I was going to work for Space Wikipedia. But it was just like community stuff, like nothing so big.
There is no role too small, Jeffrey.
Wait, Bruno, how did you know that? How did you know that?
Bruno knows all.
Magic. Bruno knows all. Thank you, Bloop Bloop. I made Bloop Bloop say that through my magic eyes.
Huh. All right. Well, I was pretty skeptical, Bruno, but that was pretty good. Okay, I don't know how you did that because one person who definitely does not have a Space Wikipedia entry is old Captain Jeff here, because we're exempt.
Jeff.
Yeah, Jeffrey, tell me that you don't do this for everybody else and you don't spend any time on yourself.
You have to put yourself first.
You can't write your own entry. That's one of the rules. You have to be written by somebody else.
Do you have any friends who could write it for you?
Yeah, I have at least 3 of them. But that's another
Well,
side.
how would that write it, silly?
You know what? My deadline is fast approaching, actually, and so I've got to get these finalized. Let me go around real quick and ask if everybody has anything that they want included in their entry that I might have missed. All right, so we'll start with you, Quinn.
I just wanted to say that I'm really excited about all of the upcoming opportunities that I have. Bloop Bloop, totally call me. We'll get you in touch with my mom, and this is just going to be a really fun and exciting adventure.
That sounds so cool. And if tell your mom I'm a big fan, really big fan, Quinn. She's her work in what was that movie that she was in that was really good? It was Back in Time, I think. Man, that was like one of my life-changing movies. So good. Anyway, Bloop Bloop. Is there anything that I missed that you want me to include? I'll definitely rep the flat tank theory for you.
Huh? Yeah. Hi, my name is Bloop Bloop. I'm from Planet Tank. How are you?
Okay, well, it was nice.
We went over that.
The memory thing, yeah. Okay, well, thanks, Bloop Bloop. And then Bruno, my friend, friend of all, so therefore one of my friends. All right, I still remember. Is there anything I missed that you want me to include?
I just want you to include that whatever the eyes cannot see can only and always be found by a $1965 payment.
Do you take Space Venmo?
I sure do. I'll take it.
Okay, so I really need to know what's on this. And I cannot make a CD player. I've tried with literally everything I have here. And you can tell me?
I can tell you whenever. I can tell you right now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna send it to you right now. I'm sending you 1995 in Space Venmo. Sent. Okay. Can you?
Oh my God.
You coming? Wait. What? Quinn, what? You could do it.
You know what? It's fine. It'll be fine.
The commercial that Quinn was an extra in, it's a bubblegum commercial. Quinn looks terrible. She has braces and acne and backne and the camera zooms in on her and all you see is her crying because her parents don't pay attention to her. That's what's
How did it end up in my beacon?
Oh my God! I never had backne. Why would you say that?
Hey guys, I missed you. What happened?
All right. I got to wrap this up and send it in. Thank you so much, you three. This is going to be it. Space time out.
Take down my number.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed our beautiful space romp, Space Time First Contact. We love every week getting to find new aliens and find out about life outside of this planet that we are on. But now it's time for some homebound humor with the homos of Villain Theater. We are Yas, and let's bring out the entire cast.
Hey.
So if everybody has no idea who Yas is, we are Miami and Florida's too only LGBTQIA plus comedy show. We like to do what we do in our own special gay, queer, lesbian, trans, everyone inclusive way, and we're gonna try to make you laugh tonight. So I need something from you, the audience. Here in my gayest room of all time, I need you in the chat to think about the queerest, gayest person that you know, that you love, that you cherish. And I want you to give me one quality about them that makes them special. Let's check the chat. Woo! How is everybody doing tonight, by the way?
Doing great.
You ready?
Ooh,
Rainy
what
day.
day it is? Oh my god, Jack, Blades, come on. I know Jack's gonna have something, because Jack always has something.
He always comes through hard.
That's true. We love you, Jack Blades.
Jack, Blades.
All right, so remember what I said. Pick the quality you love about queer people in your life, and then put that in the chat so that we can play with it tonight.
Like, think, are we more cute? Are we more gorgeous? Are we more astonishing?
Astonish.
Oh, that's it. That is us. That's it.
Sudden Foster who?
So while we're waiting, I did get a new lip gloss. So if everybody wants to know about it, Revlon has a super lustrous lip gloss that I am obsessed with. Yeah,
What's the name of it?
Oh, it's literally called, no joke, The Gloss. That's the actual name of it.
No joke?
That's the name of it. It's
The Gloss.
Because
We haven't started the jokes yet.
if you need to know more. All right.
Josh.
You. I love this one. I love this one from Jack. So tonight, your Yas team, is going to be playing with the suggestion, Twinkly. So for your viewing pleasure, this is Twinkly.
Could you help me please hang up the lights? You know, just this outdoor space needs a little bit of twinkle, you know?
Swipe left.
Please.
For my 16th birthday, I want to have everything stars themed because I am the star of this.
Swipe left.
Oh, Jacob, I'm so glad that you brought me camping. I mean, out here under the stars. I mean, you know.
Swipe right. Yes. So, as my designated friend, it's time for you to teach me about how to do all the camping stuff.
Oh. Well, I can do that, but you said the word friend, and I thought we came out here for, you know, so that maybe we could develop a little more, you know, like.
Yeah, no, that's what I want. I want you to help me develop my life skills. You know, like I've been on this thing, you know, ever since we've been locked inside, it's like I realized I'm lacking in a lot of life skills. And I thought maybe you can teach me about camping because you're always going camping. I see you on Instagram all the time.
Well, yeah, I camp a lot. I love camping, and I'm a big proponent of the outdoors and outdoor life and building fires and being self-sufficient. But what was that?
I don't know. What was that? You should know these things.
That's not any bird call I'm familiar with.
Jake?
Listen, I mean, you said...
Jacob's scared.
I want to get back to this.
Are you two new around these parts?
Hey, old man.
Yes, sir.
Are you the ranger? What are you doing here? This is our campsite. We rented this entire acre.
Tell ya, we got a loose exotic bird on the premises.
Oh no!
All right, if you see him, you let me know. Just holler at me. All right. My name's JJ.
What does the bird look like?
You'll know when you see it. Nothing like you ever seen before. Good luck, kids.
Oh, you're good at this, right? You can kill stuff, right? You kill stuff outside.
Yeah, I got a hatchet. Sure. I mean.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
And my buck knife. And now listen though, about us. Like you said, friend, and I was like thinking maybe that we could be, more.
Like cousins?
Bitch, what?
Like blood donors?
Bitch, what?
Like interior designers, like I've been planning us to?
No, like lovers, like a boyfriend, girlfriend.
There it is!
Wait a minute, you're messing up my proposal.
Swipe left. So, I really am allergic to the outdoors. Like, I don't know why, but it kind of sucks. I kind of break out into a rash, and
Swipe left.
You can't really see my eyes anymore because they swell up so much, and so that's why I can't go camping with you.
Okay, I hear a lot of excuses happening at me and not enough like trying to get with me because like I'm hot and I know it, okay?
Yeah, you are so hot, and that's why I think you deserve the best. And I am just so flawed with so many things. Did I mention that I have that I'm double jointed and that sometimes I can't really stand up?
Oh my God, stop talking. Like enough. You haven't even asked me to talk yet.
Go off, sis.
Okay, like seriously, I've been going out with you for like 3 weeks now, and you know that I love to talk about myself. I don't want to hear you talking about nothing because if you keep talking, I swear I'm going to go over there. I'm going to smack your face up, okay?
That's just how it is, okay?
because
I'm sorry, sir. You're gonna have to leave the store. You're so hot that you're melting the ice cream. So I really can't. We've actually lost like 4 flavors already.
I can't go anywhere. I'm just so hot. Like, it's so
Okay.
hard to be me.
I can see that. No, I see that. Everyone around you is sweating profusely.
Like,
okay, so this is awkward.
So sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave Alaska because the polar bear they literally don't have anywhere to live because you're so hot. You're melting their homes.
I can't help it that I'm like so hot. I'm like super hot. And I just want to like explore the great outdoors.
Look at this baby polar bear. Look what you're doing to it. It's so skinny and so melting away because of you.
I'm so sorry,
but-
baby polar bear. I'm so sorry. I'm so
sweating.
hot.
I'm so tired of sweating, and I'm just gonna have to go. Like, I mean, you kill animals. You
Like,
kill
what
the
are you even
environment,
talking about right now? Like, you're
I
not
am
even
not your
listening.
accessory anymore. I'm sorry. I'm not your accessory. I'm going. Bye-bye.
Swipe left.
I don't.
So I recently started realizing that I open my phone, there's a new ad for a little panda. And I'm like, okay, panda bears are cute, but like, why are you selling me panda shit now? And then on top of that, there was another ad for like tick remover. And then there was another ad for freaking like lipstick. And I'm like,
Swipe
wait a
left.
second.
I am so happy I found this python online. I did not think they were going to be this gentle, but man, it loves to hug, and I will forever trust everything that I get online. And
right. You actually bought that off the internet?
Yeah, his name is Pythy.
Okay, you have to be insane. Like, how much did you pay for that?
I don't know. It was like 4K.
You gave 4K for a tiny little snake?
Well, it wasn't. It was tiny, but it got so big. I mean, look at this. I definitely got a return on my investment.
Is that even a real python?
It's something. I mean, it's definitely squeezing and hugging me like it's something.
I think you got gypped.
Go off, sis.
You click on anything that you see online and you believe it. And that's a problem, all right? How are you going to spend $4,000 when we have a wedding to plan, okay? Do you understand the severity of your purchase right now? I am literally drowning in wedding dresses, and I have no idea which one to pick.
I'm pretty sure I can do your wedding for $22,000. Is that
yeah, we had the 22,000 last week, but my hospital bill it was a bit large because of the strangulation. So can we put it on layaway? Maybe for 3 years we'll use the wedding venue.
I mean, how much does love mean to you?
That's a great question. Such a great question.
I mean, you shouldn't skimp on the most important day of your life. It's a sign of your commitment. We can finance this.
Hello, Robert. Welcome to your interactive shopping experience. Here you will find everything and anything you need.
I can't buy anything else.
Oh, that's a shame, because now you can unlimited shopping for 24 hours.
What?
It is a special sale we have where you pay everything you have, and we give you everything you don't need. Like,
my fiance is going to be really mad if I do that. I promised her I wouldn't buy anything else online because I have to save it for our wedding.
Oh, but you totally...
Your fiance has she's changed dresses again, so it's going to be more than 22. We're up to 25 now. She says you don't mind that you'll find the money, and we can finance you.
Okay.
Robert, I opened the mail, and this is what I see. Python outfit, $24.99. Koala ears, $13.99. What
can
the fuck
explain.
are these purchases?
Okay, so to pay for our wedding, I started an OnlyFans account where I dress up as sexy animals.
Welcome. So I understand from your voicemail that one of you is a furry.
It's not a furry. It's for my OnlyFans account. That's how I'm paying for our wedding. I was already in the hole like $30,000. It's actually paying off pretty well.
Robert,
It's okay.
wait. If I had known you had an OnlyFans account, this would have changed everything.
You would have left me?
I didn't know you were that kinky.
I mean,
Swipe left.
My work is done.
Oh, you want my advice on marriage? My first advice on marriage is don't get married. I was married for 40 years, gave him the best years of my life. My rack will never be the same. And now he's off with his little 30-year-old flipping around through Europe, and I'm just here.
Swipe right. Grandma, should you really be telling me this on my wedding day?
Your grandfather was a piece of shit. I just want you to know that.
I get that. But I mean, you had some good years, right?
No, I always was subservient, and I did it happily. By the way, I did it happily because I wanted a good life for your mother, for you, okay?
Grandma, could you stop flailing around so much? You keep eating the flower girl with your IV.
I gotta keep moving. As soon as I stop moving, sweetheart, you know I'm gonna go kaplutz, all right?
That's a shark. That's not a human, Grandma.
Yeah, well, you gotta be like a shark.
My baby, you got him married.
Hey, Grandpa.
You look so beautiful. Turn around. Let me see.
Why don't you turn around, Gerald?
Oh, you again.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you had died already.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm the ghost, and I'm here to haunt you the rest of your life, Gerald.
Not really a ghost, Grandpa. Grandma's still alive. She's just being funny.
Yeah, she tries to be funny. You know, her entire life is a joke.
Ha, ha, ha. You see why you shouldn't get married, okay? You see, it ends ever.
I just want to say that the two of you, I didn't realize things were so bad. So I kind of wrote my vows about the both of you because you've been together for 70 years. But now I'm not really, I kind of have to redo all of my vows because it was about your love and your devotion and perseverance.
One second, kid. You think I don't love your grandma?
Well, that's what Grandma said.
Well, no.
That's what she thinks. But I've never stopped loving her one single day.
Don't you start, Gerald. Don't you start.
I love it when you do that, when you do the whole multiple cigarette thing. It's so good.
You son of a bitch, stop it. Stop trying to get your way back in. Okay, this isn't gonna work.
Oh, that's so hot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can you both walk me down the aisle? I think this will be an amazing wedding.
I've left. You know, sometimes I just wish guys would see me as more than just a piece of meat. Yeah, I date a lot of butchers, but I don't have to be treated like a sirloin steak every time I go out. Like, what about me? You know, what about my feelings? What if I have the heart of a lettuce and
Swipe
you
right.
treat me like a steak?
You know, it would help if you didn't have that big tattoo over your forehead that says USDA, you know? Like, why would you get that if you didn't want people to think of you as a piece of meat?
I wanted people to think I was expensive, okay? I thought it was United States dollar, not the meat thing. I'm sorry, I was 17.
Okay, I get it. But, you know, in this world, I need you to be, like, honest and not misrepresent yourself, you know? Because, like, there's a lot of insincere people out there, and that just... I kind of was wanting, steak, and, I'm a meat eater. I have to admit it. And it was a real turn on. And now this isn't such a turn on anymore.
I'm sorry, would you like me to dress up like a fucking hamburger for you so that I can please you?
Oh, so this is the one that we're going to dress like a hamburger. Oh, Francois, so excited. Can I have your measurements?
Do you even have to ask? I'm skinny.
Oh, this is amazing. You're going to be the most beautiful hamburger that's ever been around.
Okay, I'm really trying to impress my boyfriend. We're going on our third date, and I need to look as real as possible.
Ooh,
Okay?
okay. This is it. Okay, slip this on. Oh, yes. And I have this, the piece de resistance is a bun and lettuce as your hat. So put the chapeau on your tête and let's have a beautiful night with your boyfriend.
This is really heavy, Francois. Oh my God,
It is covered in Swarovski crystals.
Oh, that's perfect then.
You are the most beautiful hamburger ever.
Surprise!
Oh my God. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm speechless.
Thoughts? I thought a lot about what you said. And you know what? I've always been just about me and me and me and me. It's time I'm about other people. So, what do you think? Do you like the lettuce?
Oh my God. Are those sesame seeds? Oh my God, I'm in heaven.
Open your mouth.
Oh my God, they're falling on me. Oh my God.
Did somebody say extra pickles?
I'm sorry.
Extra pickles.
I'm trying not to lose my. I'm gonna be cool, okay? You know,
Swipe
it's
left.
just really hard.
Now, from the creators of the Impossible Burger, we're bringing out Impossible Lovers, artificially plant-grown people that are going to be here to satisfy your cravings without that crazy meaty aftertaste. They come in a variety of flavors. We have vanilla.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'd like maybe like vanilla and chocolate swirl.
We haven't quite perfected the swirls yet. We had a mishap with that. As you can see here, the swirl, it came out a little wonky. But we're working on it. How about some bear? Do you like some bear meat?
I've never had. I mean,
So the thing about bear meat is that you think it's gonna not be filling, and then it's so filling.
ooh.
You know what they say, once you go bare, you'll have to fix that tear.
Okay, I'd like my parts in one piece, if that's okay.
Okay, well, we can also, hey, now I don't want to presume, but we also have strawberry shortcake as a flavor.
Ooh, you know, I've always wondered about strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, everybody has.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, it's different, but people always look down on it because they're like, ooh, my God, it's so like sweet, right?
Right.
But maybe I'll give it a
And this strawberry shortcake is actually especially special. We have added not just the fresh strawberries, but the essence and the souls of other strawberries.
That's right. I'm concentrated.
Oh, wow. That's kind of, kind of hot.
Yeah.
Go off, sis.
You know, it's been a while since I've been kind of wooed and flirting with, that whole thing is just weird for me. But, I think it's because I just haven't tried enough flavors.
Yes, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Strawberry, you're gonna love it.
Yes, strawberry is special because, it smells sweet, but it's very tart on the tongue.
Yes, you don't want any vanilla. You don't want chocolate. You want strawberry. Believe me, fresh. We are fresh.
Sounds
like it fresh.
So, what's the next step?
Okay, so the next step is I'm going to package it up. I'm going to put it in some containers for you, and then I'm going to hand it over. So here you go. Here's your strawberry lover. Remember, you have to bake it in the oven for 35 minutes at 425 for it to be completely ready for you.
Okay. Seems easy enough.
Blessings to you. Blessings.
Thank you. Okay.
And that's our show, everybody. Hey, let's get the entire cast out of Yas. Thank you all for joining us. We have our stand-up portion of the night coming up very soon. Do not leave. Do not leave at all. Don't ever leave us. We love you. All right? And we'll be right back, everybody.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stand-up portion of this Saturday night at Villain Theater Virtual. I'm your host, Anastasia Pavlinskaya. It is such a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. We have so many great comedians, actually just a few, but they are so great that they are better than 20 comedians because they are so amazing. We have Al D'Amico in for Tarek Turgeman. We love you, Tarek. Sorry that you couldn't be here. Al is great, and he was ready to go. So if you weren't sick of seeing him from Space Time and Yas, well, you're going to get more of that amazing human being. So you have Al, we have Dennis Maller, and we have April Brucker tonight. So I'm so excited. This is gonna be the first time that we've had such a variety of different talents. So I'm super excited to have all these performers with us tonight. But enough about them. I almost forgot about my only child energy. I used to talk about me. So my name is Anastasia. I moved to the United States when I was 3 years old, and I remember moving to this area called Anastasia Island, like straight up. It's near St. Augustine, and I remember seeing like Anastasia Street, Anastasia State Park, Anastasia Strip Club. And that's when I knew that like I was born to be a star, because just seeing your name in lights, that's what you need. That's what you need to get. Things have been good during this quarantine. It's about that point in my relationship when people have been asking me, they're like, so are you going to move in with your boyfriend? I'm like, no, I'm an independent woman.
Period.
I would much rather serve my independence by living with my parents. Yeah, it's been great sitting at home with my parents during this pandemic. I actually picked up doing my own acrylics. Yes. That way, when I do them well, I could say, nailed it. If I'm being real, it's the worst part about this whole pandemic has been that like I just got addicted to Amazon Prime. Um, we have a Ring in my house, like one of those doorbells that's like it makes like a little like music if anything gets like any package gets to the door, like anything like that. And I have become a true Pavlov's dogs to the Ring. Every single time, like because sometimes it would just be triggered by like air or like a lizard and I'm like oh, no, not a package, never mind. The last time I was so behaviorally conditioned to something so toxic was college relationships. Shopping addiction is a real addiction, people. It's definitely a problem, but things with my parents are better now because when I was growing up, they were very strict with me, and I kind of confronted them about it during this pandemic because I just like need to know what's up. Like I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, like I remember asking you if I could play soccer, and you were all just like, oh no, Anastasia, you cannot play football. If you play football, you'll break your legs, you'll have crooked legs, and no man will ever want to marry you. I was 7 years old. Then I asked my dad, I'm like, Dad, like straight up, like, I remember asking you if I could get braces. Like, what a normal thing. And you're like, no, Anastasia, we used to beat up kids with braces back in Russia. I will not have that for my daughter. I will not. Yeah, my dad is the guy from The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. And if you didn't get that reference, you don't have a classic film education like I do. The Room is a great movie. But then, so like I asked my parents, I'm like, okay, so and still no husband. What was up? And they're like, oh no, Anastasia, we weren't trying to protect you from anything. We were just poor. So
God.
It's funny. A struggle. It's a struggle. My parents don't really like that joke, but they don't really like anything because we're Russian. It's all good. Our stream just died, so it's we always have second chances.
I'm just gonna get a glass of water real quick.
Yeah, you're totally good. You're totally good.
I'm in the desert, guys, so
okay, the stream is back, I believe. Oh, we can see you, Al, I believe. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, let me just say my whole spiel. Hello, everyone. We are back. You got to see a little bit of a straw action from the one, the only Al D. But, he's amazing, and he would not be able to perform without the proper introduction that he deserves. So, without further ado, next comedian, you've all been waiting for him, a star, a multifaceted performer, was in space-time and in Yas, and just does the most. Put your hands together for the one, the only Al D, everyone.
Wow.
Woo! Woo!
That was actually better. That was a better introduction than the first one. So now I can perform. Jesus Christ. And before we left, I actually was telling you guys that I had lost one eye. Now I lost the second eye. Yay! Now I only have three. What am I going to do with just 3 eyes, huh? No, but just kidding. I do kids' parties like this. No, also kidding. Yes, my name is Al D. And yes, that is right. Like the supermarket. You know, the one that you literally never think about because you've got Publix, you got Trader Joe's. Fuck, you even have Winn-Dixie before you even think of Al D. That's me. I'm very much happy with just being the underdog like Al D. I've actually, true story, never stepped foot into an Aldi. My mom like swears by it. Like she buys like so much shit at Aldi, and she always sends me a selfie in front of the sign, like, look, I'm in your supermarket. I'm like, if you were, we wouldn't be poor. But yes, what can I tell you guys about me? I am a member of the LGBTQIA plus community. Yes, the beautiful and troubled gay community. And something that I've found a really hard time during this quarantine is being gay, because I can't just go anywhere and shove the gay agenda down people's throats like I normally would. You know, like I can't just walk into a dollar store and just like flap my fan and be like, hey, y'all, I'm here. Like I could, but like everyone would be like, read the room. Like this isn't the time. And if there's one thing I can do is read a room. Like I know when my presence is not wanted. Like that's something that it's a talent. That's why I hate people that are always like when they see you made plans, they're like, where was my invite? And I'm like, read the room, Susan. Like you weren't needed there. But something else that's been really hard. Actually, it was hard before quarantine and before pandemic. So, but let's just blame the pandemic. Has been dating. Dating as a gay man in South Florida, which is the shadiest place for the gayest people. Like there's so many gays everywhere, and it's such a sunny city, but we're all so shady and jaded and just broken. And people always think like being gay is like this magical unicorn ride, like through a rainbow, and like at the end of the rainbow there's like sparkles and we all sing like a Britney Spears song or Whitney Houston song, and like we all hold hands and like sing. Well, I'm here tonight to actually show you the dark side of the gay community, specifically in gay men, because straight men get a lot of shit for, well, everything, as they should. They get a lot of shit for being like very upfront and being like nasty on social media towards women or dating apps. I'm gonna show you guys tonight that gay guys are possibly worse than straight social media. I'm gonna give you guys an inside look on this beautiful app called Grindr. Yes. Let me know in the chat if you know Grindr, what Grindr is, and if you're gay. Cool. So I'm going to show you guys messages. These are real messages that I have gotten from gays. I'm a researcher, so I've been collecting these messages through like the whole year. And I just want to share them with you guys tonight so that I can, you know, do something for my straight guys and let them know that, hey, you're not the only one that sucks. How do we share screen again? Share screen. The big green button.
The big green button.
All right. I never know if this is working. Is it working? Oh my God. Oh my porn. Oh my God. No. All right. So this is a presentation called Grindr by Aldi.
Grindr pee-pee.
Pee-pee. Yep. All right. So, I'm going to be rating these on how creative the message is. Okay. So we're going to start easy. And by the way, before we move on, the yellow is me, and then blue is the other person, for those of you who don't use Grindr. So I go, hey, and the person goes, what? So I put an emoji like, you know, confused. He goes, you said, hey, I said what? And then so I put another emoji because I'm like over it by now. And he goes, if you think hey and hi are the same, that's on you. I was like, I don't get it. What's wrong with saying hey? He goes, that's how you see it, and that's on you. That's the conversation. So this one gets a 0 out of 10. They don't even pass the vibe check. No vibe check pass. The next one, this one I love. This one is, hello, I'm blank. Nice to meet you. I'm looking for a sugar baby who will take good care of me and company, getting your allowance of $2,000 every week via PayPal. Text my WhatsApp if you're interested, and then his WhatsApp number. And this one like would have been okay, like, you know, like $2,000. Wow. The only reason I give it a 7 is because PayPal. Like it's 2020, just Venmo me, Cash App. But PayPal, like you're aging yourself, buddy. And the next one, I love this one. He goes, like to be shit on. And I said, no, I do not. And you know, this one at first I was like, oh my God, ew, like what the fuck? But then the more I thought about it, like he was upfront, he wasn't disrespectful. He just asked me, do I like to be shit on? And I respectfully said, no, I do not. And then we moved on like adults should. So I gave it a negative 500, but I would give it like a 6 now because we were both so mature about it. The next one, I love this one. How much I have to pay to fuck? I know you want money. Can you drive? 3 question marks, 3 question marks, 4 question marks, 4 question marks, 3 question marks. This one gets a 5 and not a 0, but gets a 5 because they knew I needed money. Like they were willing to put the money into it. But then it just went, no. This next one, it's actually a profile. It's not a message I received, but it's someone's profile. And it's just so breathtaking. I had to share it with you guys. It goes, I know I'm hot. Don't tell me unless you want to get fucked up in a bad way. I could beat anyone's ass, so just don't fucking compliment me because I already know I'm hotter than you. I get more messages than anyone else on this app, so don't expect a reply.
Wow.
Yeah, this one gets a 3.5. I give him some points. Yeah, I give him some points because like I admire the confidence, but then I'm like, what's your demo? Like, who are you targeting here? Like, what are you here for? If you're, so 3.5. This one's another profile. This one I had to include because first of all, look at 66 feet away. Because Grindr shows you how close they are. So you can be in Disney World, and that like dad that's with his wife and his girls at Disney World, he will be on Grindr sending you dick pics while he's spending time with his family. So that true story has happened. Another set. So 66 feet away. And this is the bio. Mostly here to share secrets. Green spoons leave soon, so be tuned, toenail. Sea sail, beach whale. If I don't respond immediately, it's because someone else is sharing a juicy secret. If anyone can decode this secret, I've done this like twice already. No one is able to tell me what this means. So this one gets a what the fuck out of 10. This one is like, oh, okay. This one's one of my. This is second to last. Hang in there, straight people. We got this. Want to peel back my big toenail and sniff it underneath carefully, like how you smell a Sharpie? ? To which I said, what the fuck? And then it gets worse. It looks like little pieces of soap. Very fragrant.
Ew.
Yes. Right. That one gets an infinity negative out of 10. And then this one is so dear to my heart. And I actually love this one. And I'm not being facetious. He goes, hey, sexy, wanna fuck? And it was Valentine's Day. So I said, it's Valentine's Day. And he goes, we can cuddle for a little after. Come on. He was straight to the point and complimented me right away. Hey, sexy, wanna fuck? I reminded him Valentine's Day. He didn't acknowledge Valentine's Day, wanted to cuddle. So, hey, he wins my heart and my whole. So we're still dating now. So it worked, right? That is my time, everyone. I hope I haven't freaked you guys out yet. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, Aldi like the supermarket, and give it up for the other comedians. Yay!
Woo! Give it up for Al, everyone. Yes, I love to see it. Oh my goodness. Some people are just so bold. Like I mean, I remember one time I was walking to the gym and I got picked up in the air. And I looked down and I'm like, excuse me, sir, like, why did you pick me up in the air? And the guy goes, oh, sorry, I just wanted to sweep you off your feet. And I'm like, oh, wow. That's not how pickup lines work. Oh, a little too literal, a little too on the nose. But yeah, no, it's bad for the straights, the gays. I think everyone's a little bit cringy nowadays. That rhymed. Okay, up next, he is a radio star, one of our favorites from the Zoom open mics, and I'm very excited to have him on our book show. Put your hands together for Deader Dennis Maller, everyone.
Hi! Woo, yes! I am the cis white straight male of the show. Yeah! All right. Dude, Al, I love hearing about your Grindr stories because I have no experience with Grindr. My assumption has always been Grindr is just two dudes saying to each other what gets straight guys like me too'd. And boy, was I correct. That is exactly what Grindr is, and I love it. Awesome. By the way, for the rest of you out there who aren't familiar with the dating apps out there, there's Grindr, which you just saw a very accurate representation of what that is. But for guys like me, for straight guys like me, there's two main apps out there. There's Tinder, which if you don't know what that is, it's when a man and a woman, if they match with each other, the guy apparently, from what I understand, has to send her a dick pic. That's the way I understand it. Yep. However, there is, and you're thinking that's terrible, and you're right, but there's the feminist version out there, and it's called Bumble. And that means if a guy and a woman match, that guy can't send that woman a message until she first sends him a dick pic. So Feminism, yay! All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Welcome everybody to my lovely podcast studio here in Boston. I know I have a Maryland flag there because that's where I just want people to know I'm from Baltimore. I live in Boston. I am not a Bostonian. I just wanted to make sure that's evident and clear. Everyone's like, oh, your next comedian is a Bostonian. No, I'm not. These are terrible, awful, racist people, and I can't wait to get out of here. Like, I'm from Baltimore. I've met real black people. It's great. They're wonderful. Boston here, they're scared of them still. But I just want to, like, I have to just make sure, like, everything behind me looks good when I'm doing these things. Because I'm always, like, back in the days when we can do comedy in human times, like, in face-to-face, I used to do comedy shows at, like, VFW halls or Knights of Columbus or whatever. For some reason, just regular rock clubs would just have an American flag on the backdrop of their stages. And I'm always worried about doing comedy in front of an American flag, because if you see me standing in front of an American flag, shouting into a microphone, it's haircut.
Oh no.
I look like Breitbart stock photos. I look like a background actor from American History X. I look like a person whose sole income comes from giving unsolicited speeches on why we should keep Confederate monuments. All I'm doing all day, every day, is trying to convince people that this is a genetic defect, not a political statement. Okay. God, I'm constantly worried about my looks. I'm always worried about my looks. Not in a vain way. I don't care. Like, I look fine. I think I look okay, you know, for a short, ugly white guy. But you know, I'm okay. Like, this thing. All right. So here in Massachusetts, we have a lot of filming, a lot of TV shows and stuff going on, and I do a little bit of acting too. And like recently, I got called in to come audition for a local area's hospital's commercial, and they called me to come in and audition for the role of doctor. And after I showed up, they looked at me and went, maybe you also want to audition for the role of heart patient too. Like, do you understand? Now apparently I'm too dumb to go to medical school. Now I'm too fat to pretend to be a doctor. Nobody wants to take nobody wants to take fake medical advice from a guy who needs real medical advice. Okay. This thing that I don't understand though, because things like that happen. Oh, here's even before that, let me tell you about this. I got asked to audition for a Super Bowl commercial earlier this year, and because I'm in Boston, they're like, "Hey, look, can you do a Boston accent? We want this character to sound like a true Bostonian." So I looked at him and I just said the N-word.
Oh,
They're like, whoa! This is a car commercial, not a Tarantino flick. Chill out, Wahlberg. But yeah, things like that happen. But then, like in 2018, I was cast 3 different times as a jogger. All right, you know, Al D'Amico, your laughter is both appropriate and hurtful. All right, it was not necessary, but I don't like this. Like, here's what happened. It was a CBS pilot. They called me to come in, be a jogger, and what happens in the scene is the main character is running down along the Charles River with his dog. By the way, do you know how embarrassing it is to recognize a dog because he has better IMDb credits than you do?
Oh.
Very embarrassing. So he's running, he takes a call, he stops, he takes a call. We all run past, end of scene. That's all we're supposed to do that day. We do one take. I run, they call cut. They look at me, hey, Dennis, great job. You're done for the day. We're going to do other takes, but we don't need you anymore. You can hit the food truck, and we're going to pay you for the whole 8-hour day. Go ahead, get out of here. And I'm like, did you fire the only fat guy on set first? I'm like, look, we don't have the insurance, okay? That was what bothered me most though is like after that happened, I after they called cut, all the other actors ran back to their original positions faster than they ran on screen. And I'm like, chill out. This is a soon-to-be failed CBS pilot, not the Boston Marathon, brown nosers. Oh, no. Speaking of work, I because after 15 years with the company I work for, they laid me off after 15 years. And actually, you know, usually I don't tell what the company is, but it was iHeartRadio. And I just want you guys to know that all of this equipment was my severance package. All of these microphones and everything else I could fit under my coat when they escorted me out of the building. So, so yeah, after 15 years working for iHeartRadio, they laid me off. And I was fired on a Friday. And the following Thursday, I'm sitting at home, you know, in my good depression boxers, when I heard a pounding on the door and a voice from the other side that yelled, "Boston Homicide Police, is Dennis Maller in there?" Yeah, my first thought was immediately, they'd have a better chance of me opening the door if they only said their names. Second thought was, this is my Law and Order moment. This is Briscoe and Green coming to interview me because I'm the last that night, right? And I'm only hoping I'm the red herring in the beginning of the episode because I know if I'm the guilty one in the episode and I try to run out the back door to escape them, I'm going to get clotheslined by the rookie. And he's going to say something quippy like, looks like you just got hung out to dry. Like it's... But we can all agree that Ice-T impressions are the least racist black man impressions, right? Like it's okay, good. We're all nodding along. Okay, good. It is not a traditional. Okay, anyway. So this thing, I'm talking to the police. It turns out, just by happenstance, my former employer called the police to come check on me because they were concerned that I was going to come shoot up the building. All right. Let's just explain something. I am not a violent man. I in no way, shape, or form even thought about doing that, nor would I ever do that. But I do understand why they may have called the police because I do have resting mass shooter face. So,
No.
like, I have like if you see this face in the newspaper, somewhere in that article, it will contain the phrase in his manifesto. So I'm talking to the police. There's a big, huge misunderstanding. What had happened was. So here's what happened. As I was leaving the building, I grabbed my phone, I sent out a tweet, and the tweet read this. I've always envisioned what my last day at iHeartRadio would be like. I always thought it would be a day of optimism and looking to the future. That day is today. And all I can think are feelings of retribution. All right, now, listen, I understand now how retribution is the wrong word. Or this, I meant like I wanted to like flip a desk on my way out the door, not commit genocide. Okay?
No.
Like I went from redundant workforce to mass shooter just real quickly. Like that was. Well, I'm talking to the police. It's a big misunderstanding. We get everything cleared up, and I look. I was like, "Hey, wait a second! I was fired 6 days ago." Like, yeah, that's when we got the call. I'm like the waiting period for handguns 3 business days. I mean, offers if I was going to come shoot up the building, I would have done it by now. They're like, you know what? You bring up good points. We'll see you later. And I mean, I opened up to the officers. I told them like, look, it's true that I did not take my termination well. Right? I have not left the house in 6 days. My eyes are puffy and red because I've been crying for 6 days straight. I'm still wearing the same boxers that I was fired in 6 days ago. I'm literally at this point more in danger to myself than I am my coworkers. That is when this welfare check became an actual check on my well-being.
Oh.
The police showed up expecting to take away my guns. They left with my shoelaces.
Oh no.
Do you know what it's like to be cleared of a crime you weren't going to commit because you're too depressed to commit it in the first place? Anyway, speaking of being too depressed to commit crimes, my name's Dennis Maller, and this show has been a crime against unfunniness because everybody on it is fantastic and wonderful. You all, thank you so much. So Exodus, Priscilla, and Mariella, and everybody else who's watching. Thank you for supporting live comedy, even though we are on the video and we're coming to you from all across the country. Thank you so much. We appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. Check out my podcast, Dennis Maller. It's called So What Do You Really Do? Thank you. Back to your host.
Dennis. Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, everyone, we are at our last performer of the night. I'm so excited to bring her up. I got to see her a while ago, and I'm super excited that we are getting to bring her to the Film Theater digital stage. She is an actress. She is a writer. She's been featured on a number of different programs. Put your hands together for April Brucker, everyone.
Woo! Hey! Wow! Oh my God, I'm on the big screen. Yeah, oh my God, thank you. You know, I've been quarantined, and anybody here been Zoom dating? I think I'm going to graduate to Grindr because at least they're honest there, you know? Because all these guys, it's like they lie. And, you know, in quarantine, I've decided that I'm not looking for Mr. Right. I'm just desperately seeking Mr. Okay.
Reach.
And another thing, anybody here hate the people they're quarantined with? I'm not the only one. Good, you know. And actually, from what Dennis said, you know, jail may have been, you know, at least in jail, like you're quarantined with people you don't like because you're in jail, right? Yeah. You know, here I'm just quarantined with people that I don't like because I can't leave. I have this roommate. She's a slut, okay? She's picking up these guys on Zoom. and she's a slut. She has sex all night long, and she won't let me join in. But she's not just a slut, she's a dumb slut. She thought that an autobiography was a book on cars. She wouldn't get on a double-decker bus because there was no driver on the top. Ladies and gentlemen, she may have done a sexual favor to get us on the show tonight, because or maybe she didn't. This is the only show she didn't, but the others she may have, okay? I'm just going to be fair. All right, folks, you may have seen her on Rachel Ray, Talk Soup, Telemundo, My Strange Addiction. Please put your hands together for Mae Wilson. What's up? Woo! I knew that I was destined for greatness too when I saw my name on a calendar. Get back here, May. Good question, May girl. What are you doing dating some random guy from Oklahoma? May, when I said Mr. Okay, I meant Mr. Alright, like my ex-fiance, the one that everybody liked. Hey girl, they said the same thing about Jeffrey Dahmer. But he had a hot body in his refrigerator. You know what, May? You can go to hell. Sorry, girl, wouldn't want to sit in your audience. You're just jealous that I have the better love life. Can I tell you a secret, eh, girl? Sure. Your older brother doesn't count. Oh, yeah? Well, your last boyfriend had Made in China written on his butt. For your information, Chucky had a very successful movie career, okay? Wow. I'm seeing 2 men right now on Zoom, mate. 2. Let me guess. Dave and Guster. No, I got it, Glenn and Jerry. Okay, all right. You're rough on the guys that I date because they have tattoos. What, like the L in the middle of their forehead? The guys I date aren't losers. No, they're just from Sheboygan. What do you have against the people from Sheboygan? Anybody watching from Sheboygan? What do you have against them? Truth time, May. Nothing. It's just a hard word for ventriloquists to say. Sheboygan. You've been on a lot of things, though. In all fairness, you always talk about how famous you are. What are some of the things you've been on? Only girl, I've been on Rachel Ray, Talk Soup, My Strange Addiction, What Would You Do, Zoom and TV, Telemundo, Dutch National Television, and a lot of cocaine. And you were telling me the other day you were even on Pinocchio. This is true. You see, every time he lied, his nose grew and his dick shrank. But you were with him for 2 years, May. Yeah, because every time he lied, I just sat on his face. But you were going to marry him. What happened? You want to know the truth? I think everybody wants to know the truth, May. The dirty dummy gave me splinters. Get your hand out of my face, May. What? The splinters are a very painful subject for me. Okay. So what are you doing now? Ollie girl, I'm looking for a sugar daddy. Sugar daddy? Why not just get a job? I already have one. It doesn't pay very well. Then get a new job. And go telling dad jokes against my will for no money? Never! Information, May. I have a sugar daddy. He paid for my bus ticket to Vegas. Hey, girl, that's not a sugar daddy. That's a sweet and low down daddy. See, I found a sugar daddy. Al gave me the lead. He's on Grindr. He's going to give me $2,000 a month. Oh, my God. Wow. Revelation, see? And while we're at it, Dennis reminds me of all of April's boyfriends. Why do you say that, May? Let's see, the cops came to his house. They were going to arrest him. But Dennis, you're not like April's boyfriends. And why's that? You didn't actually get arrested because you're too scared to get caught. Okay, May. I can't bring you anywhere. But you know what? You better be nice to me or what? Or I'm going to mute you. You wouldn't dare. Oh, you watch me. You apologize right now. Hey, girl, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry that you're just a cheap crock act. And you're so pathetic that I'm the only friend that you had during quarantine. That's it, May. I'm muting you. She's so much better like this. It's like, now I know what it's like to have children. You regret teaching them how to talk. But anybody here political? Yeah. We're talking about American History X. And the weird thing is that, that's a great movie. Are you voting? Anybody here voting? Please tell me you're all voting. Please register to vote. I just hope that Donald J. Trump doesn't show up at. Okay, you can stop singing your own theme song. Well, technically, you're singing my theme song. Donald J. Trump, everybody. 45th president of the uninformed states of America, singing his own theme song because he's the center of his own universe. So, Mr. Trump, why should these people vote for you? Like, girl, I'm for the right to wear arms and the right to wear dress. Wow. And why would you make a good second-term president? Like, girl, I'm master of everything. I have billions and billions of dollars. I'm hosting my own successful reality show, and I'm creating my own university. Trump University, you were sued for fraud. Shut up, girl. We have a AAA rating. Wait, the Better Business Bureau gave you an AAA rating? No, a KKK rating. So, what about the wall? Is that still a thing? Yes, girl. All I have to do is go to the Western Union and cook up the money order. What could possibly go wrong? And if reelected, what else are you going to do? I'm going to make America white again. You mean great again? No, great, white, same thing. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What, Rosie O'Donnell showed up? No, coronavirus. You said you found the cure. Yes, drink plenty of good Wiser. And you're talking about replacing Dr. Fauci. Is that a thing? Yes, I'm replacing him with Walter White. Walter White? What are his qualifications? Well, I say injecting bleach cures coronavirus, and they do that on every episode of Breaking Bad. Vote, everybody. So, how are you and the First Lady doing with social distancing? Oh, girl, she's a pro. That's great. As a matter of fact, she's so good at social distancing that she's sleeping in her own bedroom. And this right here is really bad for social distancing, but it's really good for grubbing you by the pussy. Now, let's talk about your immigration policy. Despite your immigration policy, several of your wives are foreign born. What can I say, girl? There are some jobs that even Americans won't do. So, but what's your platform? Oh, about job creation. You see, Dennis, you talked about the cops coming to your house and how that happened when your last job ended. And so he could have gone to jail, Mr. Trump. Exactly. That's why I say the cops are going to arrest you. Come work at the White House. Okay. And so what do you think of the LGBTQ community? I love the LGBTQ community. You're fisting me right now. Duh. So how will you push the gay agenda for me? You're making him the spokesperson for the whole community. That's dangerous. See, girl? Oh, about job creation. Oh, yes, you are, Mr. Trump. You are all about job creation. What do you think of Nancy Pelosi? When I'm president, she can be the scary lady in the Wax Museum. That is really mean, Mr. President. No, I'm all about job creation. What about Joe Biden? What do you think of him? When I'm president, he can be the hair sniffer to all the beautiful women. That's really mean, Mr. President. No, it's not. I'm all about job creation. And what do you think of Pete Buttigieg? Well, Al, you see, I'm making you head of the gay agenda. Pete Buttigieg, he's going to be Secretary of Interior Design. Oh, okay, now you're just getting homophobic. No, I'm all about job creation. What about Anastasia? Easy. You see, you're Russian, right? Yeah? She's going to help hack the election for me again. Oh! See, I'm all about job creation. Which leads me to say, girl, that you should vote for me. Why? You're horrid, you're disgusting, you're a sexist. 4 more years of bad jokes. See? I'm all about job creation. Folks, I'm April Brooker. Thank you so much.
Get up for April, everyone. Hell yes. Dylan first. I am so excited that we got to bring her to our digital stage. and all the other great comedians that we had up. I'm showing my screen. I want to show all the great comedians that we had tonight. Get up for April, get up for Dennis, get up for Al. Thank you all so much. It is always such a pleasure to bring these shows to our digital stage. But there is good news. Villain Theater will be opening up for a level 1 improv class. So for those of you who are watching on the YouTube side, who if you're local, you can actually take a local improv class with social distancing measures. And eventually, maybe, other things will open up as well. But if you want to support Villain Theater and you are not in the Miami area, we have merch on our website. We have all types of different things. But these great comedians that we had up tonight, make sure to follow them on social media and make sure to support the things they do. I know they have a lot of great content, a lot of great digital shows coming out. So definitely follow them and, keep on supporting the live arts. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you, guys.